nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. No, I ain't tryna be like nobody else. Cause I'm having too much fun tryna be myself. No, I'm not the type of chick that like to follow trends. I got a small circle, no, don't need a lot of friends. You know I gotta get this money cause I like to spend. I see you haters watching, so I just give you a grin.
How you guys doing? It's your girl Londa. I'm here with another episode of Just Here to Vent. It's been a while. I ain't seen you in a while. Bye. Where you been? Y'all already know I'm coming through acting like a fucking clown, silly. Just checking in with y'all, letting y'all know what's going on. Not too much. A few things I still can't discuss yet. I want to see them come all the way to fruition before I start fucking talking big shit. Because when they do, I'm going to be talking big shit. Because I already be talking big shit now. So it's only going to get worse. I already have a big head. So don't never, I ain't going to say don't never. When I do make it, damn, my head going to be fucking gigantic. That's just what it is. Like, y'all already seen the whole situation with the submarine. I already told y'all what it was in my short. If y'all ain't watched my short, y'all knew what it was. Y'all signed that paperwork. Y'all knew what the chances was. It is what it is at this point. You know, rest in peace. But they didn't really have too much news coverage on those immigrants that was coming. I think maybe over from Greece or somewhere in that region. And they, like, lost almost everybody on that ship. And I think they only recovered, like, 80, 90 people. It was just a lot, and I was just like, damn, like, that's why, and this is another reason why I don't watch news. I told y'all also because news is always just negative, positive, bad news and everything like that, but it's also because they report what they want. A lot of the news is hyped up. Some of the stories aren't even true. Like, news is just like any other TV forum where they just are trying to get ratings, you know what I'm saying, because they stay on based off of their ratings as well. Don't think that they won't shut a news station down just because it's a news station. No, it will, and it can happen. So that just, stuff like that is why I don't watch the news. You know, it's really frustrating. It's so much stuff going on in the world. And again, like I told y'all last time, like, people so desensitized to everything, don't nobody care about shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say myself included. I mean, I too also don't really care about a lot of things, but I do be feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? I be, you know, praying and hoping that things is getting better. But all I see is the world getting progressively worse. I don't see any signs of things letting up. Everything's getting worse. And I know y'all just heard about that story. And y'all probably seen the video of the guy, I think they was at a fast food spot, and the guy punched her. It was a mom, punched her in her face like a couple times. I think he stole her like at least 2 to 3 times, but I only seen him swing twice because then the video cut. But apparently she was with her son. I think he was only 14, and he ended up killing this man. Now, he had got a charge, but then they let him out, and they took the charges away because basically it's clear in the video, like, you know, it's self-defense. Now, I feel a couple ways about it. Like, the first way I'm going to say is the way that other people probably not thinking is like, you could have just shot him in the leg. But I feel like also, you know, if that's my mom and I see somebody like hurting her, I don't know, I'm going to probably, my mom's passed away, but I'm saying like in that situation, I don't know, I probably would have went off too. But then I'm just thinking about the guy that hit her. It's like, what's going on with us, with the world? Like, stuff like this gives me anxiety. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me want to just not even go outside. It's like, you really don't never know nobody. People, it's a lot of mental health issues going around in the world that is going untreated. So a lot of people is just acting crazy. Like, I was just like, why are you putting your hands on a woman and then like punching her with a closed fist as if she was a man? I don't give a damn what this woman was saying to you. I don't care. She was not putting her hands on you. She was within arm's length. This allegedly is a free country, and we do have freedom of speech. Now, I'm not saying you can go around saying whatever you want to anybody at any time, at any given moment, but I am saying allegedly we do have freedom of speech. But for him to even punch her like that, it's just like, women are just so unprotected. Like, black women in particular. We're just African-American women. We are so unprotected. Like, we is just out here fending for our fucking selves. Fending for ourselves. Now, it was rumors saying that she called him, but then it was saying he was there. Whatever the case may be, if she did text or call him to bring her the weapon or whatever, I feel like I understand, because maybe that was the only person that's with her. But then it's like, don't put your son in a position where it's though, like, you know, he traumatized, he got a body, he's not even of legal age to drink, you know what I'm saying, or drive. So I'm just, It's just a real sad story. I really hated seeing that this week, and but I am at least happy that he did get out. I don't feel like he deserved to be locked up. He was just protecting his mom, and he's a minor. You know, I think that that's what also helps him. I guess they let some get away, because it's like with other cases, like their mom that got killed in front of her kids, they just gonna get her with manslaughter instead of murder. But at least she's being charged, because remember, a couple days had went by and they didn't press charges at all. Then they finally decided to rope her up. So it's just, you know, it's different when it comes to us. We truly don't have a lot of the rights that everybody else has. It's always a different, because I don't ever see, like, if we do something really bad, they will not allow us to plead, insanity, or, you know, he has mental health, he's bipolar, he's schizophrenic, he's this, that, and the third. We always just have motive, and we're angry, and we're animals, and, you know, we're aggressive. That's always just what it is. You know what I mean? I don't feel like we ever get that same grace. And that's just frustrating. You know, I get tired of doing these videos talking about, you know, race in particular, because that's something that's ongoing, always going, will always go. You know, it's something that's really never going to go away. And, you know, it's depressing to a point, because it's like, why does it have to be the divide? We all have something to offer. It's okay to say y'all like our music. It's okay for us to say we like y'all music. It's okay for us to get along, like the same foods, like the same places, like the same TV shows. Like, I don't try to make things about race, but, you know, the world and the news and the events that take place show us that race is always here. That is like the main thing in this country, you know. So I'm getting tired of that. I'm getting frustrated with that. In other news, y'all tell me if I'm wrong, okay? So, because I don't really know what to do, because I'm actually, like, I don't like to have drama, believe it or not. It probably seems like I do if you, like, know me, but I really, really don't, you know. So I do try to avoid conflict if need be. So long story short, I finally filed for child support for my son. Cool. Then I'm talking to the lady that's like the mediator for the child support. She says she gets in touch with my son's dad and basically gets his income, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, and they say that it's going to be a certain amount per month. I think it was like $351 or $351, or it's either $351 or $371 per month, right? So he tells her that if we keep it outside of court, he's willing to do $140 a month. Now, right there, as soon as she told me the number, I immediately started doing math in my head, because I'm like, all right, $140, how many days is it in a week? You divide that, put that into that, and that was only like $35 a week, if that. So roughly, these are rough estimates. So I'm like, the fact for me of that you would even offer to only give me $140 is downright ridiculous, considering you've already gone over a year of doing nothing. So I'm just like, does that come with a back pay amount? Because I'm a reasonable person. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very reasonable. I'm very understanding. I'm willing to hear your side. And I'm willing to even, you know, sit back and actually care about your side at some points, you know? So she's telling him, I tell her, all right, well, talk back to him and tell him $200. Now, I'm with my son. I'm going to call her his godmom. I'm with her, and she hears the conversation, and she basically says to me, you know, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you get everything. But me, I'm not trying to make nobody be handicapped. I understand he has 4 other children. I think 2 of his other baby moms got him on child support, you know, and I'm trying to be understanding of that, because if he's living in a box, nobody's going to get anything. And no, that shouldn't be my concern, but it is, because you can't be effective in paying me or anyone if they take it so much to the point where now you about to do slick shit like work for, you know, money under the table so they can't track you or whatever. But you ain't never going to be able to get a job on paper, because every time it's going to be bam, 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 they're going to hit your ass or they're going to lock you up, and that's just what it's given. So, and I would hate for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I had already told her that. Now I'm waiting to hear back from her. So when she does talk to me, I'm going to now tell her, like, never mind about the, you know, the mediation and agreeing outside of court, that I'm just going to move forward. And if that takes longer for me to get child support, that's cool, because I feel like, yeah, you know, I already kind of gave you time, so I shouldn't be too lenient. But I just be feeling bad. Like, I don't want to do that to somebody. Like, you know, I know what it's like to struggle financially now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to, you know, handicap somebody else. Like, I don't feel good about doing that, you know. But it's like, people like, well, you don't feel good about handicapping yourself. It's like I don't know. Maybe I do always put others before myself. That could be another problem of mine. But I just feel like I don't want to be petty, you know. Maybe I'm seeing the situation the wrong way. Either way, I've already agreed to take it to court. Once I talk back to her, I'm going to tell her like we taking it to court. So that's going to be my final decision, and I'm just going to have to stand on that and not feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? And then let's keep in mind, I think we up to about 11th day or 12th even maybe. And since my son's dad has been unblocked and he still ain't reach out, and that's what I be talking about. Like, you sat there and tried to comment on my video to try to make it seem like I'm a bad person because I had you blocked. Now you know you're unblocked, right? And you still have not reached out. So just stop posing for the cameras, please. You're not photogenic. Just please stop. All right, moving on from him, because I swear I was ready to grind him up, but it's no point. You already know how I feel. I don't wish ill will on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for that man. I'm hoping the best for that man. But, like, don't try to come to me with the bullshit, because I breathe right through that and I see right through that. Like, you fucking with the wrong bitch, okay? I'm silly as hell. So I got off work at 6:30, but I picked up another shift. So now I'm working from 9 until 1:30, I think. Yeah, 9 till 1:30. So that's in a little while. And it is what it is, you know. The job is the job. You know, these customers definitely be cursing me out. I'm getting better and better with my patients every single day. So I'm thankful for that. I feel like this is a test, because they really be testing me, and I'm getting anxiety. I've already have anxiety, but now I'm getting it worse to the point where it's like, you know, I'm like super stressed before I have to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I might have to let one off before I get on that motherfucking clock, because I just be like real tense. You know what I'm saying? I'm already a tense person, so that shit is not helpful to me in any way, shape, or form. So soon September 19th come around, I'll be at my year mark. Thank you, Lord, we made it. Prayers, blessings up. You know what I'm saying? My son is still not back in daycare. I haven't figured out a game plan that is consistent where I can really truly rely on someone to be able to pick him up, because I know that I won't be able to, at least except 2 days out of the week. So I'm just trying to figure that out for him. I just want the best for him so bad, and I just be feeling like either I'm not doing enough or I'm not able to do enough. I'm not sure what it is, but I do feel like it's not enough. Whichever of the two, a mixture of the both, I just feel like it's not enough. So I'm just moving in a way where I'm not really talking about stuff, because I just want everything to actually get done. A lot of stuff been trying to handicap me. I was locked in my house for almost 4 days. Actually almost 5 days, because the doorknob broke off my screen door and my front door. So like literally past couple of days, no bullshit, I've been climbing in and out of my kitchen window, like straight up. Like, and I was like, I complained to y'all and I'm telling y'all what's going on. I mean, no, 4 to 5 days, not a long time, but when you think about I still have to do shit, you know what I'm saying? I have a child, like, who want to be coming in? You know what I'm saying? That was just too much. I felt like y'all supposed to get on that as soon as I fucking put that maintenance call in, if not that day, the fucking following, you know? But it is what it is. It's fixed now, so count my blessings, you know, just trying to stay positive, which is hard to do in this evil, evil world. Evil world. But I just want to tell y'all to stay prayed up, you know, check that mental health out, you know, do whatever it is you need to do, therapy, read your Bible, write, sing, exercise, whatever you do to try to put that negative energy that's boiling up inside of you and put it into a positive place. That's all you got to do, is just place the energy somewhere else. That's really all I got for y'all. Hit that like, that subscribe, notification bell, share if you care, and I'm going to see y'all in the next joint.